My votes received, click OK. Before going into the article, what I'm going to do is come over here to my fifth step, which is the thought question. And I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to read what my question says. Describe something that Guy Bryant, that must be a person in the article, has done in his life. What does this tell about him? Use facts and details from the article to support your answer. This is going to tell me how I want to annotate. I need to figure out who Guy Bryant is, what he's done, and figure out what I can tell about him. I need to use facts and details to support my answer. So now we're going to go in the article. Okay, as you can tell, the article is a short article. There's a video as well. For the sake of this video, we are not going to be going through and watching that video. New York, New York. Achieve 3000 February 5th, 2020. Some teens and young adults don't have a place to live. Finding one isn't easy, and not everyone has a grown-up to help. Some young men had this problem, but some stepped in. His name is Guy Bryant. He became their foster father. Foster parents taking kids who need a safe home. The kids stay for a while. How many young men has Brian fostered? More than 50. He's very close to them. They call him Pop. Here's how it all started. Bryant was working in New York. His job was to help 18 to 21-year-olds who needed foster homes. But there was a problem. It was hard to find homes for older foster kids. In 2007, one teen asked Bryant a question. Would he be his foster father? Bryant said yes. He's taken in young men ever since. Many of them have grown up, they've moved out, but Bryant is always there for them. He believes in them. This helps them believe in themselves. Okay, so now that I've read the video once, did I make any annotations? No, it's important to read and think about what's going on in the article. And I love that they have the picture here that you can click on and expand, because it says Guy Bryant is always there for each of his foster sons. So I'm going to infer that this guy right here is one of his foster kids, and this is Guy Bryant. Okay? Now, right here is an important fact. Finding one isn't easy. Basically a place to live. So I'm going to click on my little, well, maybe, if it opens. Okay, this one opened, that's fine. I'm going to click on my setting the purpose. Now, there's 3 here. Click on setting the purpose because it opens up that question that we're trying to answer. So the first thing I'm going to answer is older teens have a hard time finding a place to live. Okay, I'm not done. I'm going to scroll back up. In my second paragraph, some young men had this problem, but someone stepped in. His name is Guy Bryant. He became their foster father. Foster parents taking kids who need a safe home. The kids stay for a while. So, who was Guy Bryant? Guy Bryant was a foster father. Okay. How many young men has Bryant fostered? More than 50. He has fostered more than 50 young men. Okay, here's how it all started. Bryant was working in New York. His job was to help 18 to 21-year-olds who needed foster homes. So he started working to help older teens find homes. Okay, then what year? 2007. In 2007, comma, Bryant started fostering. Okay. I'm going to save those notes. That's my main chunks of this article. So I hit save. Hopefully it loads. Okay. I'm going to close up that little tab. All right. So I've read my article. I've read through it twice. I kind of looked at it. I have a good understanding. Now what I'm going to do is go to my activity. When I click on activity, it's going to give me 8 questions on what to do here. I'm going to answer the first couple for the video, but I'm not going to spend a ton of time going through it. So select the letter of the correct answer. what is the article mainly about? When it says what is it about, what is it mainly about, what is the idea, or it gives you a graphic organizer, this is talking about main idea. So overall, what is the article talking about? A, Bryant was working in New York City in 2007. B, many of Bryant's foster kids have grown up. C, the people whom Bryant fosters call him Pop. Or D, Bryant has fostered more than 50 young adults. Now, all of these were said in the article. However, what is it mostly about? Bryant was working in New York City in 2007? No, it only says one sentence about that. Many of Bryant's foster kids have grown up? That's true, but is that really what the article is about? No, it's talking about Bryant and what he's done, not his kids. The people whom Bryant fosters call him Pop? That's true, but do they explain why they call him Pop or how they do it? Not necessarily. But Bryant fostering more than 50 young adults? That's definitely true. Okay, so I'm going to click submit. Good job. Okay, next question. Which of these is an opinion? Remember that opinions are things that people think. They're different than facts. Facts are true statements, things that can be supported by evidence. So A, it's easier to find foster homes for young adults. B, a teen asked Bryant to be his foster father. C, many of Bryant's foster kids have grown up. D, foster parents take in kids who need a home. So when I'm looking at all these, sometimes they can be something that you believe is true and maybe have evidence to support, but the opinion is still something that somebody thinks. Now, foster parents taking kids who need a home, definitely something people do. Many of Bryant's foster kids have grown up. That's true. A teen asked Bryant to be his foster father, also true. But it's easy to find foster homes for young adults, still an opinion. Gonna hit submit. Nice, we got it done. When you complete the other 6 questions, you're gonna get an activity result at the end. You guys have been doing this a lot, so I think we can go from there. So now we move forward to the after reading poll. After reading poll is basically, now that you've read the article and have some more information, would your opinion maybe change? So indicate whether you agree or disagree with the statement. It isn't enough to help just one person. I still agree. However, explain why you voted the way you did. Then read and respond to what others have to say. So what I'm gonna say here is, I still think it is important to help one person. Guy Bryant is a great example of this because he helps one kid at a time. Okay, so now I have some supporting evidence. Ooh, and I made a mistake, so we're gonna go over there and fix it, because fixing our mistakes is just as important about writing as anything else. You guys will see I pushed a little space bar. If you do that, you can actually search through, push and hold, get to where you need to go, and there you go. All right, so I'm gonna hit submit. Now, if you're interested in what other people are saying, you can actually look down here and you can see what someone's comment is and anything else if someone's done the same article as you. So now we're down to the 5th step, the final result. So we're gonna click on that thought question. What you'll notice is my notes that I typed from earlier are in here. This is to help you figure this out. Now, I want you to write a really good paragraph when you're responding to these questions. So the question is, describe something that Guy Bryant has done in his life. What does this tell us about him? Use facts and details from the article and answer. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the facts. In 2007, Guy Bryant started fostering older teens, and he continues to this day. Okay, from the article, so again, that's something he's done. What does this tell me about him? This tells me that he really values helping fortunate thrive in their lives. Don't know what thrive is? Look it up. You have Google. Okay? So, now I've answered the second part. Use facts and details from your article to support your answer. Okay? Bryant. Okay, actually, it's really terrible. Okay? This tells me that he really values helping the less fortunate thrive in their lives. Bryant started. I need to capitalize that name. Bryant started working with 18 to 21-year-old students. Teens probably more appropriate. Teens to help them find homes. After one of them asked him to foster, he began taking in these young men. Okay? So in 2007, Guy Bryant started fostering older teens and continues to this day. This tells me that he really values helping the less fortunate thrive in their lives. Bryant started working with 18 to 21-year-old teens to help them find homes. After one of them asked him to foster, he began taking in these young men. He has fostered over 50 young men in his life and continues to care for them after. Okay? Again, this is a good, sizable little bit of information right there, but I still want to make sure I conclude my thoughts. Guy Bryant is an amazing example of caring for others. Okay? So now that I've done that, I can hit submit. Now I've done all 5 steps. That is how you complete a 5-step Achieve lesson. Thanks.